No, I mean other squad. Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and lacrosse fans in Australia and potentially around the world. Welcome to what is sunny Footscray Lacrosse Club today on a cold winter's morning in July. We're here for the penultimate day of the 2019 ALA Maverik Challenge. This morning's matchup will see Australia Gold taking on Chugoku-Shikoku Youth in a match that's a very important one for Australia Gold. As we were talking about in broadcast yesterday, Chugoku-Shikoku will be playing in the third place final regardless of today's results. Gold and green, though, the two Australian squads, all to play for. Which team will meet the American pride in tomorrow's grand final is up for grabs today. So two very important games coming up. We've got this morning's game for you, and Oz Gold will be looking to get a win here. And got to do some advanced quantum calculations to work out which team will make it through to the finals. But Oz Green and Oz Gold both looking for wins if they're going to keep their chances alive today. Been a big one for Oz Gold. They've beaten Oz Green twice now in head-to-head matchups. They had one win in overtime. Mitch Baker got the game winner in a 6-5 come-from-behind victory over the green. And then yesterday they did it with style, going up 9-5, putting away 8 in the first half, and then just putting the clamps down in the second and denying Oz Green the opportunities they needed. Chugoku-Shikoku, a few players to watch. We've got Fuki Koyama, number 1. He is lightning fast out of the middle, has a great dodge, and if he can get his hands free to shoot, he has a deceptive release that seems to be catching goalies unaware. Another shooter, they've got Yuta Sano, number 33. You'll see him in the bright red gloves once he's out there. He's another player, likes his shots from the wing. If he can get to the island at that 45-degree angle, loves a step down. He's less of a dodging threat out of the midfield, but if he can get a mid-range finish, he's lethal as well. Shun Nagai, number 99. He does it all. He plays in the centre. I've seen him take some long pole shifts as well, but he does a good job in the face-off, creates some fast break looks for the Chugoku lineup. And then, last but not least, Shoya Maino, number 2, is probably my favourite player to watch out of this Chugoku lineup. He has a great north-south dodge. If he can split and get that first step past you, he is off to the races, and that just lightning-fast acceleration and change of direction was slightly hampered yesterday by the muddy field, but hopefully today being a little bit drier and having a dry night last night, the field hopefully holds up well, and we'll be able to see that explosive dodging from number 2. For the Gold, it's a hard one. Depth has been the MO of this Aussie squad so far. In a tryout system, it's a hard one when you've got about 60 young men all vying for a spot on the Australian side. But a few names to watch. Number 14, Jackson Bowren. He likes to do it all. He plays the face-off. He'll play defence. He'll play attack. And then at the offensive end, Brothers has been a big look. He had 4 goals, 2 assists yesterday. Mitch Baker, another offensive threat. And then defensively, Lachlan Bown. I've been giving him constant updates through the week on the number of saves he's made, but he is air traffic control in defense. He does a good job of getting knockdowns. He covers lanes well, and he's known to snag a shot or two as well out in defense. But again, depth is the name of the game with this Gold squad. Watch for every one of the players to make an impact, whether it's Chinsky, Pagliaro, Fuss, Warren, Gibson. Both the goalies, any of this Gold side can step up on any day at any play and make things work. Taking off from the centre, Chugoku win the ball forward. There's a fumble though. It goes to ground. Who can come up with it? Ball flicked into the air and picked up again by Chugoku, who will look to settle things down. Pass high of the mark. Nagai couldn't get up there. He's going to keep it in bounds though, but he's got a player coming to watch him. It's Brock Gourlay. One of 2 Williamstown defenders in this Gold lineup. They match up pretty well. It's Shamo, Brock Gourlay, both out there. A number of Williamstown players in this Gold squad. Dodge down the far side now. Chugoku-Shikoku will look to settle things down. They play a pretty wide, spaced out offense, but they'll look to take advantage again. They give themselves a lot of room to dodge, and they rely on those quick speed moves to get by their man. They'll look for a speed matchup almost more than they'll look for a short stick, long stick matchup. They'll back themselves to dodge on virtually anyone, as long as they think they've got the room to make a play. Sano with the ball now on the far side. Onto Hirokane now, across the top. Koyama has it, splits by his man, and that's what we were talking about. Steps out wide, Maino has it, step down rip, high of the mark. Koyama, Maino again, two of the players we said to watch out for before the game, and already doing big things. Great knockdown there, the check coming from Lachlan Spickett, from Wanneroo Joondalup. And Nick Burgess will pick up the GB on that one, sends it over for Gourlay now. He's got Warren coming across the middle now. Only 4 players back on this Chugoku ride. Bowron has room if he moves. Oh, there we go, a little bit late. Warren turned away before that. Only 3 players back, so if you can stretch from that midfield unit and clear that one over, I think it's Aussie Gold making things a little bit harder for themselves maybe. Out of bounds after the clear there. I think that pass meant for Will Olver, but it was off the mark. Chugoku will look to clear now. 3 goalies in the Chugoku squad. Starting between the pipes is Shun Nakamura. At the far end, we've already seen Nick Burgess for gold in there. But again, expect to see Chugoku run through all 3 of their keepers. They've been swapping quarters. And then the fourth quarter has been up for grabs generally. We've seen a bit of a rotation through there. The Aussie Gold keepers just splitting halves. Ball's up top now, driving down the alley. Lefty shot wide of the mark. Driving from behind now, up top. Couldn't get the pass. It was looking for Sano. Umayama had the ball, looking for the pass down low to Masaku. Couldn't get it to go though, and it'll be taken by Gold. They'll look to clear again. Brothers with the ball now. Burgess, with the ball now. If you're watching at home, let us know in the Facebook comments. Let's get some shout-outs for those who are enjoying the game with us. And quick thank you to J Lacrosse Magazine over in Japan for giving us a share and a shout out. Always exciting when the international groups are helping each other spread the game. And I like to think that I'll be able to get a Japanese fan base one day to complement my lack of a fan base everywhere else in the world. So again, let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you're watching for. Ball's up top now. Chinsky has it. In now looking for the step down. Bowater had it. That shot saved though. Nakamura coming up with it comfortably. And Chugoku looking for the clear now. Up the line for Koyama. He's got main side. He's got Olver chasing him. Has to watch the offside there. Olver stays on. Both sides doing a good job watching the line there and heading up for the clear. Chugoku get it into offense now. Maino has the ball again. If you're hearing any buffeting or you're noticing a swaying in the camera, it's just the gale force winds that we're dealing with. So nothing too much to worry about. Hopefully we don't tip over too early in the broadcast. Ball's far side with Koyama. Newer players coming after him. Kicked it ahead for himself. Great defensive presence there. Number 23, Julian Knox from Wanneroo Joondalup, knocking that one out of the stick. He'll look to sub off now, driving down the line. Righty shot, 66. Tyler Redman from East Fremantle lacrosse, putting that one in the back of the net there. He makes it 1-0, first score of the game. And Osgold leading the way. And if you're watching abroad, you know, and holy moly. Sorry, if it sounds like I'm a bit nervous, it's just because I'm terrified of heights and quite high up in the air. Plus the wind. Other than that, we're all good though. And Aaron Hill in the centre now. He'll be up against Shunta Imai. Check that, Meijima, sorry. The 1s and 7s on these jerseys for Chugoku-Shikoku have been quite confusing. We've had a number of misattributed goals that need to be clarified. It just makes things a little bit hard when they look so similar, but I'll do my best to make sure I'm calling the right names. Ball's behind now. Olver has it. He's got a good lefty drive and can take advantage of space. Thought about the shot, cross-crease feed, looking for Chinsky. Chinsky fumbles it, and it goes in anyway. There we go. You'll want to watch that one back at home. Will Olver did such a good job hitting the stick of his teammate that it never made it in, but bounced out and went straight in the goal of its own accord. Not sure how you do that on the assist, but Chinsky didn't even need to get a handle on it before he put it away. That'll make it 2-0. Nice individual effort there. Olver got by his man who lost his footing, had time and presence to just hold back, looked at the shot, decided against it, decided on the pass, and he'll get the assist for it. Meijima in the centre now against Boren. A legal move there on the gold, and it's going to be Meijima starting with the ball. Ball going cross crease there. It's knocked down. Warren comes up with it now. He's got Maino draped all over him. Heads it up now for Shea Moat. And we're going to have an offside flag there on the goal. Two players went, both staying back now. Ball hits the deck. Not sure why there was a flag there. No, we're going to have simultaneous here. I think Maino has been called. The flag was for white. The offside, though, gold. So I think both will serve. Should be a 30 and a 1 minute. Gold had possession. So it's... All right, there we go. So simultaneous. Both will serve. It was 1 minute for the slash on Maino. For the gold, it was the offside, but they had possession. So both players serve, all even for 30 seconds, and then gold will go man up. But they retain possession on that one. Quick shout out to Ken Brothers, watching from Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the Bengals, cheering on Nick Brothers. In the gold helmet, hasn't made it out in the field yet in this shift. But again, we've seen big rotations through the bench. They're running a number of different strings for this Aussie gold side. And with that, Harry Gibson heads out onto the field as the penalty releases for Oz Gold. Swing it around. They've got a 30-second man up. There were two penalties at the same time. 5 seconds left now, about to be released. Boren now with it. Sends it down for Gibson. Gibson to the crease, looking for Warren. That ball was knocked down. Not sure if it was a defender or the catch was just unable to be made. Both sides going after the ground ball now. Olver comes up with it, sends it across the top. Chinsky now there. Rolling inside, does a good job to get his hands free. A little toe drag there, got by his man. Olver now has the ball. He's got a short stick matchup. What can he do with it? Rolls back to his left. Up for Byron. Four minutes left in the first quarter is what I'm hearing from down beneath. Olver turns the corner, not enough angle on that one, and Nakamura comes up with a comfortable save. He lets that one roll out of bounds, but has the backup there. Good presence of mind to take control of that one. Nakamura running the clear. Sends it wide now. Face dodge to get by the man there. Bounce pass. Somehow taken by Fuki Koyama. Does a great job handling that one as it skidded along. Koyama sends it inside for Hirokane. Ball's behind now. Up top, Koyama with the ball. On now for Umayama. Missed pass there, didn't quite get to its man. Ball was tipped though, there we go. Referee catching that one. Gorley got to stick to the ball. Dodge across the top, Koyama had his hands free, decided against the shot. I think he was looking for Umayama, that pass wide of the mark. The player left it, not thinking it was meant for him. Ball's rolled in for Burgess and Gorley has it now. He'll look to clear. He's got Nagai all over him. Sends it back down low. Over for Spickett on the far side. That pass dribbles to the ground. Picked up again though. Again, quite a loose ride from this Chugoku-Shikoku's side. Moat with the ball now. Sends it for Boren. On for Olver. Nick Brothers subbing in now. Ball's behind now with Harry Gibson. Feeding the crease and easy find. Mitchell Fuss gets that one and puts it in the back of the net there. 47 in the gold. Mitchell Fuss on the connection there. Nice little take. Brings his stick from low to high. Dumps it over the keeper. 3-0 the score now. And the scissor lift is a rockin'. Two minutes being signalled from the bench official below. Hill and Meijima in the centre now. Meijima plays it forward. Couldn't get the ball into his stick clean though. Still on the deck. Both sides fighting for it. Warren comes in with the big stick. Can't get it to go. Hill comes up with it now. He's on the breakaway. Ball bounces before it makes it to Chinsky, but he takes it on the half volley. Pagliaro with the ball behind now. Aussie Gold getting their subs in now. Minute left on the play. Olver with the ball. Gold lead 3-0. They probably wouldn't mind getting a fourth with the final minute. Get some momentum to carry into the second quarter with them, though they have been looking the goods thus far in the ball game. Olver with the ball behind on his right. $30 now is the call. Ball's behind with Ethan Moya. Fumbles on that one. Goes to Pagliaro now. Looking to feed the crease. That one knocked down. I think it was looking for Warren in the middle. Made it to Olver as it was deflected. Chinsky there. Warren gets it. Fading away. Almost falling over backwards as the clock stops after the shot. And he makes it 4-0. 8 seconds on the clock is the call as Warren finds the back of the net. Stumbling backwards. Took it on the back step. Still managed to get his hands up and away. Get some torque on that ball. And send it past Nakamura. Chugoku-Shikoku yet to score. 8 seconds left in the first. Don't know if this will be the play for them to do it, although if they did, I'm sure there'd be some excitement from that white jersey, the white bench. Majima thought he wanted forward. Boren has it. Short time left. They'll look to shoot straight away. Chinsky fumbles it. Ball goes behind for Pagliaro, and that will bring us to quarter time here at Footscray Lacrosse Club. 4-0 is the score, and it has been all gold so far offensively. We've seen a bit of Chugoku-Shikoku. They've had a few shots yet to put it on goal, though. Burgess not tested in the first. The defense doing a good enough job keeping the looks away for the Japanese outfit. Both sides working hard, though, through the middle. It's been a lot of midfield possession, a lot of midfield work for both teams. But we'll see what they can do. Expected goalie change from Chugoku-Shikoku. I think it looks like Kayosake Takamatsu, number 7, will be jumping in for the gentleman in white. Sorry, again, I'm just being slightly put off by the wobbling of the scissor lift, but that's all right. Again, so we'll see if that goalie change can do anything to stem the flow of goals that Aussie Gold have been able to get going. Although, again, it's not for a lack of good keeping that Nakamura was getting scored on. Aussie Gold just doing a good enough job penetrating the defense, getting those inside looks, and there was a number of crease finishes or near mid-range finishes that have been able to keep Gold in control with their 4-point lead at the moment. In the face-off, both sides doing a reasonable job, maybe about 60-40, I think, early on, going the way of Aussie Gold. But it's been pretty even. It's come down to a number of ground ball battles. It's not one player specifically winning the ball forward to himself each time. But again, we'll see what the wings can do, see whether Chugoku-Shikoku can fight themselves back into this game with strong midfield play. And again, as I was saying, Burgess back in for Aussie Gold at the moment. Number 25, they've got Jay Bidwell-Barton, their other goalie. He'll jump in for the second half. And it is Takamatsu, number 7, jumping in goals for Chugoku-Shikoku. In the middle, it's going to be Boren taking it for Aussie Gold, and Takumi Meijima taking it for Chugoku-Shikoku. Winning it forward, Meijima, free ball pass off target there, just couldn't quite get there. Ball's batted forward by the Aussie Gold defence, but Maino is going to pick that one up. He's got number 70, Lachlan Spickett, all over him. Sends it in now for Meijima. Back up for Maino. Down the line now, Misaku has it, sends it back up for Maino. Dodge for behind now. Shamote guarding closely. Far side now, the short stick matchup decides against it, sends it behind. Misaku has it, he looks to pass up, ball's knocked down. Nagai comes up with it, not a bad look if he can get the dodge from the top. Doesn't like the chances though, sends it wide. Koyama now has it again. Koyama fades, looks to feed down low. Burgess got a piece of that one, I think. Wide of the mark though, either way, whether he got a piece or not. Maino with the ball now. Ball behind now, backed up though. Far side now, couldn't get it to go. Loses his footing as he's trying to pick the ball up as well. Gole comes out to make it a battle. Ball's heading to the sideline there, flicked back in, but it'll be taken by Chugoku-Shikoku. Looking for a number on the far side there. Ball's up top now though. Nagai with it. Sends it wide and behind. Looking to feed up top. The ball was meant for Koyama. Couldn't get there in time. Ball may just make it to the midline. Over there should have been an over and back call. Aussie Gold come up with it now. Spickett has it. Sends it up for Chinsky. He's got Pagliaro in the crease. Sends it across now. Shot hits the pipe, goes wide. Pagliaro may have been trying to do a little bit too much with it on that one. Sort of turning jump shot there. Close in, almost just needed to give it a dip and dunk. Across the top now. Getting by one, getting by two. Shot wide of the mark. Daniel Bowater unable to get that one to go. Pass off the mark. Flings out sideways from the stick. Maino loses his footing as he's chasing after it. Goes out of bounds off the white, and it's going to be gold ball now. Bowater gets it back. Players got to wait for a whistle on that one. Again, we've had the referees explaining this a lot through the week. They make a high-pitched, shrill noise before play begins and when it's ending each time. The Aussie Gold players just getting a little bit too excited about things. But all cleared up now. 47, Mitch Fuss on the far side, sends it down for Pagliaro. Up now with Bowater. Aussies getting some subs in. Stevenson now with a dodge. He's got Koyama watching him. Sends it behind. Stevenson, the pick on that one. No switch there. Stevenson gets it as the ball hit the deck. Pagliaro being wrestled for that one. Kicked in field. Chugoku got a stick to it. No one able to come up with it clean yet, though. Finally, the ground ball is collected by 24. Kenya Izumi. He sends it for Maino. He's got players chasing him, though. Looking ahead, that ball meant for Koyama. High of the mark. Shane Moat flies through and scoops it up. He'll look to clear back the other way. Sends it upfield for Will Olver. Aussies, a little bit of confusion of the subs there. Working on subbing through the midfield now. Something I think not all the players quite familiar with. Obviously, rather than running the whole way out to the box, subbing through the from the midline at the centre of the field, just trying to take a shorter path off. Always an interesting one, seeing a squad learning how to play with each other, as well as learning new things, new tricks of the trade from the coaches they're working with. Some players obviously more familiar with the difference than others. Loose ball. Olver almost got a stick on it, but he knocked it into the crease, and it's Takamatsu who comes up with it. Maino with it now. Bit of a low pressure ride there from the Aussies. I think they had about 2 or 3 subs run straight off. Took a little bit of time to get things set. 3 across the middle now, though. We'll see what they can do with it. Pass over, makes it comfortably. Misu with the ball now, sends it down low. Misaku has it. 10 minutes is the call from the bench. Steve Green, the CBO, letting the benches know. Burgess shuts the door on that one, drops down low. Not much angle on it, giving Burgess a good look. And again, Chugoku haven't really tested the young netminder so far. And he's been looking comfortable as of yet. Pagliaro with the ball now. Olver drives from behind. Defender draped all over him. Warren, the target for the pass. Couldn't get a handle on it. Comes up with the ground ball, though, after kicking it forward to himself. He's got Baker on the near side if he wants it, but he's got Umiyama, the short stick defender at the moment. Ball meant for Chinsky on the crease, a little bit high of the mark there. Olver looking like he was trying to chop some wood as he went in for that check. Missed the ball, though, and off to the races. It is number 33, Yuta Sano, the man with the red gloves. Cross crease feed, Sano looking for the shot. Burgess comes up with a stick-side high save, but we've got a flag on the play, and we're going to see Chugoku-Shikoku go man up. There was Lachlan Spickett, unnecessary roughness, the call against him. So we'll see Chugoku-Shikoku's first man up of the game. They'll go up for a minute. They'll try to get on the scoreboard. 4-0 at the moment. Aussies looking very comfortable here in the game. Seeing the peace sign coming from down below with Steve Green. May have been a 2-minute penalty going for the head on the late hit there. We'll see what happens there, but it could be a 2-minute personal foul. Chugoku swinging it around. Ball goes up top. Two players there ready for that one. They come up with the ground ball. Handoff, send it up top now, looking for the step down. Rip, hit a player on the way through. I think that was a defender there. Took it like a champ, though. Mano with the ball now up top. Looking to feed the crease there. Couldn't get it to go. It was looking for Yuta Sano. There was a whistle on the play there. Went off. On the clear now, it is Aussie Gold. Flag on the play there. Chugoku going to be offside, I believe. There we go. So it's 15 seconds left on the gold penalty. 30-second penalty for white. There we go. So they'll be man up for 30 seconds now as Brothers enters play as the penalty is released. Ball's with Baker now. Up the line now. Harry Gibson, the step-down shot. Can't get it by Takamatsu, though, who comes up with a comfortable low save. Zach Semler saying to put Justin Steele on. Unfortunately, don't have any coaching sway down there. But if I did, I'd still probably ignore it. Ball's on the far side with Justin Steele. There we go. Ethan Moyer has the ball now. And again, I think, obviously, games like this, it's a tough one. People watching at home wanting their favourite young men to be on the field. But it's an interesting one. You've seen a lot of strings playing for quarters. We've seen a few that have sort of stuck a half out. But it's a big variation. So they're looking to see a lot of players doing different things. And then also looking to see them work with different groupings too. So we've seen a number of games where we've had ebbs and flows in play based on who's working together in attack or the midfield. Different defensive units out there, seeing who can come off the wing. Obviously, in a selection like this, we see a lot of variation as Justin Steele's going to get that one on the far side. Ethan Moyer with the ball now. He carries behind. All even again. Steele with the ball behind. He's guarded closely. Defender doing a good job locking that one down. Brothers has it now again. He had 6 points yesterday on 4 goals and 2 assists. None of the goalies even got a piece of one of his shots yesterday as he scored unopposed almost. Got a good step down rip if he can get his hands free. And with that, Harry Gibson will put it in the back of the net there. "5-0 the score. First here in the second quarter. Ball's taken out there by Umiyama. Sorry about that, just a quick lapse in concentration. Umiyama on the far side, he's looking to carry down. Has that one taken away, and Mitchell Fuss back the other way now. Justin Steele with the ball. And that one makes it out of bounds at the other end. Bringing it back in now is Takamatsu, the keeper. Maino has it now. He's guarded by Fuss. 4 players across the line there. Steele coming in to defend. All 4 players staying on. Fuss now comes over to chase. Maino weaving through traffic. Got that one across single-handedly. Gets it now to Koyama. Across the top now. Sano couldn't get it to go. 1 minute is the call. Ball on the near side there. Both sides fighting for it. Chugoku still with it. Step down shot. Koyama stick side high. Burgess comes up with the save. Ball on the far side there. Backed up by Chugoku. Shun Nagai with the ball. Dodging from behind now, looking to wrap things around. Good check there, sends it wide. Backed up there by Chugoku. Clock stopped on that one. Across the top now, and Yuta Sano has the ball. The chant has started up below, which means it's short time left. Maino with the ball. That shot as he looks to jump up across the crease there, couldn't get it to go. And that'll bring us to halftime. The score is 5-0, Australia Gold leading over Chugoku. We'll take a quick break for the half, and we'll be back with second half action here at Footscray Lacrosse Club. Alrighty, and we're back now. Both sides heading out onto the field. Referees just down at the tent, finishing up their halftime festivities. It is Jay Bidwell Barton in the goal now for Osgold, and it looks like Takamatsu is back in there for Chugoku-Shikoku. That previously been just playing quarters. He's done a good job though, so maybe he's earned himself some extra time. Not sure what the split is down there. And in the center, it is number 17, Takumi Meijima. And Jackson Boren. Illegal procedure on the white ball's going to go gold. Boren will take that one now. Steele with the ball now on the near side. Sends it down for Ethan Moyer. Mitchell Fuss chasing that one as the pass goes over his head. Couldn't get it to go. Ball's with Mitchell Fuss now. Sends it across the top for Warren. Splits to his left, sending it, looking to go cross crease there. Pass missed its mark. Rolls by Steele, who chases hard to the sideline. Can't get there in time, though. I think it was meant for Moyer on the crease, that pass initially. But missed the mark. Ball back inside now. Takamatsu with the ball as Chugoku look to clear. Takamatsu back with it now. Sending it up through the middle, and Chugoku get across the midline. Hirokane with the ball, sends it down for Koyama. Turning the corner and sending it across the top now. Koyama with it, goes full stretch to get that one. Chugoku yet to break through on the scoring as that ball goes out of bounds and will be backed up, or taken by Gold, I should say. It was a pass. Ball's with Bidwell Barton, the keeper now. Carrying over Gold, successful on the clear there. Get it up to Mitch Baker. Baker carries across the top now, sends it on for Chinsky. Steele with the ball, sends it down for Moyer. Baker with the ball up top. Rolls left to right. The switch comes. He's got a short stick matchup on this one. Probably is going to favour his chances. Sends it down for Moyer anyway. But wouldn't be surprised if Baker or Harry Gibson, Mitch Baker or Harry Gibson try to capitalise on the short stick matchups they have down low. As the Chugoku defensive inverted on this one. Number 24, Kenya Izumi guarding Baker. Driving toward goal line extended. Has that one knocked loose, but manages to regain control before it hits the ground. Baker drops the shoulder, looks to drive through. Can't get there, sends it on for Moyer. Moyer for Chinsky now. Ball's behind now with Gibson. Turning the corner, Gibson's shot, stick side high save for Takamatsu, who regains control, dragging it into the crease. Slow clear on this one, no rush from Chugoku. Pass now, makes it up for Maino. Ball's behind now. Up top for Koyama. Over for Umiyama now. Umiyama, low angle shot, couldn't get it on the mark. Backed up by Chugoku-Shikoku though. Again, wide open offense for Chugoku-Shikoku. Haven't had too many driving looks. They got by Maino now across the top. He's got his hands free. His shot wide of the mark. Chugoku-Shikoku on the backup again. Sano will bring it in. Down the line now, Koyama, bounce shot saved, Bidwell Barton. Both sides scrapping for the ball in the middle. Neither side able to come up with it clean yet. Ball's with Lachlan Bound now, sends it infield for Warren. Warren gets the ball back, little give and go, sent it to Gibson, back to Warren. The Williamstown connection finds the back of the net there, making it 6-0. Gold out in the lead now. Chugoku putting up a good fight so far in the game, just haven't been able to capitalise. It's been a struggle for them up until this point. As Warren found the back of the net on that one. His second of the day. And back to the centre now. It is Meijima and Hill down at the face-off X. Hill wins it forward, can't come out with the ball. Picked up now by Moat. Ball short of the mark, but taken now by Olver, who sends it up for Brothers. Ball behind now, Brothers carrying through. Ball's behind with Stevenson. Pagliaro has the ball. Guarded closely there. Good one-on-one defensive pressure. It's Misu all over him. Across the top now, Chinsky has it. Stevenson behind. Brothers now near side, back for Pagliaro. He's got the shorty matchup, but Misu doing a good job putting the pressure on. Pagliaro low angle cross crease feed. Couldn't get the finish out of it, but the ball was taken clean by Buckman. Olver now behind. Looks to turn the corner, sends it up for Brothers. Chinsky there with the ball. Chinsky across the top, shot, save by Takamatsu. Punching all the way across on that one. Both gold players scrapping for that one. Pagliaro knocked to the ground by Brothers almost. May have just been a stumble though in the mud. Good defensive effort there on the ride. Olver causes the turnover. Brothers comes up with the ball, sends it back in for Pagliaro. Stevenson with it again, sends it on for Chinsky. Across the top now, Brothers. The pole comes out to match up on him. Nakano there. Olver with it again. Gets the pick behind. Big little switch there. Finds the short stick, turns the corner. Draws the flag. Brothers with it. He's got to attack the goal. Buckman takes the check. Bounce shot. Gets it by Takamatsu, who goes full stretch on that one, skidding through the mud, but couldn't get there quite in time. We'll see what the flag was. I believe it's going to be a slash call. Cross-check is the call there, so it will be the minute penalty. They will serve, irrespective of the goal. It's 1-8 there. It's Kazuma Misu serving the penalty for Chugoku-Shikoku. Taking the center is Takuji Hirokane for Chugoku-Shikoku. Aaron Hill in there for Osgold. 5 minutes is the call from the bench below. And a legal procedure on that one, possibly? No whistle. There we go. I think Hirokane conceded almost that one. Saw Hill got the clamp and just backed away to get in for the zone. Chugoku play quite a flat zone. A little bit more rangy today. They've almost just pack across the crease at times. Sort of adjusting as they go. Play by play, or maybe opponent by opponent, I should say more clearly. Ball across the top now for Chinsky. Brothers behind. Cross crease feed. Great find on that one. I don't think the Chugoku defense knew what hit them there as Harry Gibson is found on the crease. Great find by Daniel Bowater, number 76, the product of East Fremantle Lacrosse Club. And just a quick stick dunk on the doorstep there. And it's another goal for Osgold. Penalty will be released now as well. Both sides back in. Even strength now. Misu back out. In the center, Meijima, number 17, taking it for Chugoku-Shikoku. Bowen in there for Osgold. Meijima wins it to himself down the line. Shot saved by Bidwell Barden. Bound came up with the ground ball. Loses it, comes up with another. Probably just trying to pad his stats there. I see what you're doing, Lachlan Bound. That one knocks loose. Great riding pressure there by Chugoku-Shikoku. They got numbers to the ball well. Ball's picked up again, but Osgold have the players back downfield. Warren arrives to defend the ball. It's a 3-on-6 currently. Osgold, all the numbers. Chugoku-Shikoku sub really effectively getting ready to go into defense on that one, but their offense unit did a good enough job to cause the turnover. Got the ball back, and then they had to sub their attack line back in entirely. They're out there now, set for 6-on-6. Ball's behind there with 33, Sano. He turns the corner, can't get it to go. Both sides scrapping for the ball again. Maino hits the deck as number 60, Keanu Chinsky, fights through for the ball. May have just touched the sideline, and that one did so. And it's going to be Chugoku ball. Ball goes to Maino there, and they'll settle again for 6-on-6. Aussie defense maybe just a little rushed on these clears, doing a good job locking this offense down. But I think maybe just a little hurried on the clear. They don't need to be frantic. They've got a comfortable lead. Great shot there. That was Maino, number 2, Shoya Maino, and just that great low-angle righty rip as he finds the top shelf there over Bidwell Barton. Opening the scoring for Chugoku-Shikoku, who, despite the cold and the scoreline, are very excited on the sideline there. And they've been a joy to watch all week, whether they're cheering for themselves or other teams. It's always good. They like a good goal, and they're always happy to have a cheer and a clap for a highlight reel goal, no matter which team's scoring it. Probably pretty appreciative that on that one it was Shoya Maino who found the back of the net there. Winning it forward, Meijima hasn't come up with a ground ball, does so now. He drives down. Can shoot if he gets a chance, decides against it, sends it to Takumi Nishikawa, who hands off for 55, Hirokane. Subs in now. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Can Chugoku-Shikoku get back on the board and have another? Up top now with Misu. He's got the short stick matchup, goes to his left, sends it down low. Umiyama thought about the shot, fumbled the ball though, got to earn it before you spend it on that one. Bound comes up with the ground ball there, sends it up for Hill. Up the line, Olver gets to it. Infield now. Finding the crease. Brothers definitely ran through the circle on that one. There we go. All right, so I think waiting for an advantage. So on that one, the player clearly went through, but they were waiting to see if Chugoku would come up with it. No advantage deemed to be had. Takamatsu gets it back. Pass long way up the midfield there. Couldn't quite get the handle on it, though. It was Nagai. It's taken now by Chinsky. Short time left in the quarter, though. They've got to shoot if they want something to happen. Brothers with it. He fumbles. Low angle now. Takamatsu flies out of the goal for that one. I think we've got a flag on the play as well. And with that, it'll bring us to three-quarter time. It was not a flag, sorry. We've sorted that one out. And three-quarter time, I should say, Chugoku have found the net for the first time in today's game. They have been fighting valiantly the whole time. I've got my cameraman beside me shaking his head vigorously as he was just offered the microphone. It was, again, Shoya Maino, my favourite player in this Chugoku lineup. The bit of a firecracker on the attacking end of things. But Ozgold have been looking the goods so far. Nothing the opponents have been able to do to touch them. Yet to find a real chink in the armour. 8-1 the score at three-quarter time. Chugoku is still fighting hard, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they can put a few more in the fourth, if they can get some momentum out of the midfield. Ozgold just keeping things fairly comfortable at the moment. Haven't put a lot away in the third. But we'll see what they do here in the fourth again. Yesterday they went 8 goals in the first half and only the 1 in the second. But they had a stranglehold on the midfield plan at the defensive end, so there was no rush on that attacking side of things. We've got a goalie change coming in for Chugoku. It's Tatsuya Daito, number 14, jumping in between the pipes. For the gold side, it'll be Bidwell Barton coming back in. In the middle, number 17, Takumi Meijima is going to be taking on number 16, Doug Brooks. This will be Brooks' first face-off of the game. We haven't seen a lot of him out there. Let's see what he can do with it now. Meijima wins that one forward comfortably there, drives down the line, rolls back out now. That rollback look at the top. Chugoku, big fans of that one. Mitchell Fuss coming out to try and defend the ball. Almost got caught up on the referee entirely there. Ball on the near side now. It's Ryusei Misaku with it. He sends it behind now for Matsumoto. Driving the corner, big body there. Brooks is going to get the flag for the push in the back on that one. A little bit overzealous on the defensive side of things there from Brooks. Got the emperor of the ALN throwing some shade at the cameraman from the other side of the world. The other side of Australia. But always nice to have some friendly ribbing up in the commentary box. As long as I'm not involved. As the cameraman's just pointed out, we are picking on the American. He'll be right. 33, Yuta Sano on the far side with the ball. Sends it behind now. Up top, step down, rip, wide of the mark. Couldn't get it to go. Backed up, though, by Chugoku-Shikoku. The penalty will be released now, though, so to go back to even strength. A good penalty kill there from the goal. They've had a few today, yet to be scored on. Man down. Koyama with the ball. That great left to right split down the alley. Big shot again, wide of the mark, though. The Chugoku players almost putting a little bit too much heat on some of these shots. I think if they took a little bit off them, just really, put some more on the cage, even if they're getting, closer to letting saves be made, they're really looking to shoot wide and back everything up. But at the moment, they've really got to be testing these keepers as they've had most of their shots go wide of the mark and haven't even forced the keepers to make the saves yet, which just makes it a tough one offensively for them and puts more and more pressure on their defense as the game goes by. Both sides looking to fight for that one to get it back in. Sano arrived first, couldn't get it up though. Both sides still there fighting for it. Fuss, I think, got a stick to it. Tried to hurl it back inside the field while he was falling outside. It went to a Chugoku player. They flick it back in. Same again. Maino has the ball. Thought about a step down. Decided against it. Up top now. Hirokane drives down the sideline. Or down the alley, I should say. Not quite that wide. I think we're going to have a crease call on that one. There we go. We do. Chugoku player stepping on the goal circle there. And Osgold will look to clear again. Pass for Baker. Missed his man. Picked up, though, as it rolls to the ground. Sends it up the line now for Brothers. Back down for Pagliaro. Eight 8-1 the score. Shot wide of the mark. Ball's on the near side now with Gold. Setting it in, Olver behind goal. Yellow is the call. That's the substitution call from Osgold. Just slowing things down a little bit. Brothers with it. Warren coming on. Gets the pass now out of the box. Sends it to Harry Gibson. Mitch Baker now. No rush here from the Gold. Happy to control tempo. Handoff now for Warren. Sends it across the top there. Looking for Gibson. Pass high of the mark, but batted down. Able to come up with the ground ball. Sends it on for Olver. Olver gets the pick from Brothers. It's a pole for a pole, though, so no real advantage on the switch. I think he thought he lost it on that one. Had a little quick look at his stick. Knew it was there. Gave it a cradle and passed on to Mitch Baker. Up top now is Warren. Warren gets by, one man left, goes back to his right, down the line, shot, bounces, goes by, and that'll be a hat-trick for Lachlan Warren as he weaves through traffic and puts that one away to make it 9-1. Both sides fighting for the ball there. Meijima unable to come out with it clean from the face-offs. Scooted back down the field. No possession called there. Chugoku crossed the line before possession had been gained or called. So it's going to be Gold ball there. Stevenson now with it. Ball's behind now with Brothers. Pagliaro has it there, looking to drive from behind. Going to have a ward call there, I believe. Yep, we've got it. Pagliaro not convinced on that one. Ball's going with Chugoku-Shikoku, though. Ball meant for Maino in the middle. Couldn't get a handle on it, though. Stevenson comes up with the ground ball as it rolls across the field. Olver with it, sends it in for Stevenson. Pass a little bit wide for him. Ball's behind now with Mitchell Fuss. Fuss turns the corner, shot to the outside of the net there. And picked up by Daito. Sends it out wide now. Pass across field. Tanabe with it. Inside now for Koyama. Fuss goes full stretch to get him. Can't quite get there in time though. Ball's now with Nagai. Up to Koyama. Koyama fumbles it forward. He's still got Fuss chasing him. Fuss got his stick to the ball. Couldn't come up with the ground ball though. Stevenson does so now. With the green and gold sides out on the field at the moment. A lot of big save on that one by Daito. Couldn't get it to fall. I say with the green and gold sides, I imagine there's a number of state league teams around the country at the moment who are going to be missing some of their young guns out there today. Again, obviously only broadcasting this morning's game due to some state league commitments of our own on the production end of things. And clearing now Brothers with the ball. Ball's behind now with Harry Gibson. He's got the one-on-one matchup with a shorty if he can take it. Goes to his right, feeds across crease, couldn't get it to go. It's knocked down. Pagliaro, the intended target, still fighting for the ground ball. Both sides wrestling for it. Pagliaro loses his footing on that one. Still both sides going at it. I think we're going to have a loose ball push called against Gold there. I think Gibson thought he was the recipient of the push. Referee's just having a chat there. Danny Whitbourne out on the field, pointing one way, awarding the ball the other way. I think the CBO and the trailing referee both confused as well. Anyway, so the point was right. The call was correct. The direction of the pointing was wrong. So it was Harry Gibson, who I thought had been pushed, awarded the ball. Gold's with it now, and they'll look to settle things around. Chinsky with it, rolls inside on his right. Lefty shot, stick side save for Daito. Daito fumbles that one back into the crease there. Scoops it back out and restarts the clear. Back to Daito now. Upfield for Koyama. Sides fighting for it there. Offside is covered. Pass errant, wide of the mark. It was meant for Umeyama. He gathers the ground ball, though, in the end. Five minutes is the call down below. Ali dodge there, sent behind. Chinsky doing a good job on the short stick defense. Umeyama got a hold of it, couldn't keep it though as Shea Moat came through with the big body. Moat loses his footing on that one. Bit of frustration as he goes down, I imagine. Did a good job fighting that one free. There we go. Timeout called by Chugoku-Shikoku as they will look to get on the board a second time in this offensive possession. Again, they've been fighting well, playing a good game through the midfield. 9-1. 9-1 the score at the moment. Osgold looking in control as they run through the motions in the attack end, but it's been midfield and defence that have been absolutely stalwart so far. Doing a good job making a fight out of every play and just not giving Chugoku-Shikoku the looks they'd want. Zachary Tremlett, glad we've worked out it was the device. I was worried the voices in my head would be coming through the microphone. But no, it is just me there on the mic, so glad we've sorted that out. Again, if you're watching on Facebook and you're looking for future streams, check out our YouTube channel. You can subscribe there and you'll be alerted when live streams start up. And it also means that you can have the higher quality streaming through YouTube. And it also just means that probably more likely to be able to watch it through a TV or on another device as well. The Facebook streaming, not quite as good, but give us a follow there. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all of those things. Send us a letter if you like. I'll try and find a postal address. Always look for a telegram as well. And with that, Mano has the ball now. He's guarded by Shea Moat. Near side now. Shot wide of the mark. I think both sides missing where it was. Bidwell Barton, big chase out of the goal. Didn't get there in time though. I think a bit of a miscommunication. I'm not sure what that came off, whether it was Pole or a player or both. I think both sides for a moment just completely lost the ball. Moat loses his footing there. Up top now for the dodge. Misaku has it, sends it behind. Looking to feed top side, turns the corner. That one hit the pipe. Again, Bidwell Barton may have gotten a piece of it. Definitely hit pipe though. Passed in the crease there, a bit of a stumble. It is muddy in those goal creases at the moment. Brothers has the ball now. Heading upfield, gets it for Pagliaro. Ball bounces, he takes it from the ground though. Olver now with it. Three and a half minutes left to play is the call from the bench below. Ball hits the deck, both sides fighting for it now. Dato is dragging it back in the crease. He does come up with it. Obviously, ball under the goalie's stick, even in the circle. Both sides can still try scooping for it until it's picked up and actually in the pocket of the stick. So, a bit of a scrap there. Dato did a good job controlling that one, though. Ball across the top now, looking for Izumi. He's got Olver chasing him, but gets by one. Has a second come, gets by another. Flag on the play there. And that ball hits the deck after that one. Good defensive pressure to cause the turnover there. Offside will be the call. There he goes. Will Olver pinged for the offside there. .30 seconds to serve. 5 zone. Again, yet to be scored on in the man down for Osgold. Only conceded 1 goal so far in this game. Mano with the ball now. Step down rip. Stick side high save for Bidwell Barton. A bit too comfortable for him. Pass meant for Bound. Maybe a little bit ambitious. Couldn't quite get the handle on it, but he'll finish the run. Heading upfield, it's Gold. Quick feed to the crease. Brothers spins, dips, dunks, finishes, gets it to go. And they'll make it 10-1. Big clearing play on that one. And again, good job by the Gold players. They fumbled the ball there. I think it was a pass meant for Bound over his shoulder. Fumbled it forward, but it was picked up in time by Tyler Redman. Bound finished his run, drew some heat. Redman drew the player, fed the crease. Brothers had to get by 1, did so with style, and then put it by Dato to make it a 9-point lead for the Gold. Again, pending the result of this game and the following game, we are yet to know who will be playing in the final against American Pride tomorrow. We'll be streaming that game. The second-ranked Aussie side will be playing against Chugoku-Shikoku for 3rd place. But the top-ranked side will take on the Pride, who have already locked in their place in that final game. Bowen with 3 players on him manages to cradle to safety there, sends it out wide for Steele. Ball falls short before arriving with Pagliaro as we get there. Behind now for Brothers. Baker up top now. He's got the short stick matchup. Goes to his left, back to his right. Shot deflected there by a pole. And it's going to be Gold ball again. Ball up top now with Baker. Ball behind now with Pagliaro. He's got the pole on him. Doesn't mind turning the corner for a quick flick of a shot. Dives cross crease, but enters the circle. Ball goes wide, and it's going to be Chugoku-Shikoku ball. Bit of an all-or-nothing play there. Just didn't quite work out for number 99 as he went full stretch. Ball's with Dato now. 1 minute left to play is the call from the bench. Successful clear as Koyama has the ball and will carry it up into the attack line. Gets it on for Sano on the far side. Wouldn't mind Chugoku-Shikoku getting another point just for the pride on this one. Not the American pride, obviously. Great change of direction there from Koyama. Another one, his player loses his footing. Fuss can't quite keep up there with the speedy Chugoku-Shikoku attacker. Down the line there, bouncer, not enough heat on that one. Bidwell Barton almost heading down before the ball had been released, and we'll have a flag on the play. So it's going to be white in the crease, the illegal procedure, but as Gold had possession at the time, it's a 30-second penalty. White 1-8 serving on that one, so Kazuma Misu. Don't think it'll be a factor, though. We'll see the man up, but very short time left. Free clear coming now. Fuss with the ball at the middle. To Gibson now. Steele has a bit of room on the crease if they can find him. Brothers on the crease there. May have clipped the circle there. We'll get that call. Yep. Brothers couldn't quite get it to go. Short time left. We've got the chant coming from down and right. Dato with the ball now, looking to clear. He'll just carry wide on this one. High middle shot there, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. Mitch Baker after the whistle going for the BTB shot, missing wide. Won't go towards the stats though. And at the end of the game, Oz Gold coming out on top. 10-1. Chugoku-Shikoku played well, just couldn't get the offensive conversions they needed. Good play at both ends from both sides, though. Yet to determine who will be playing in the first and second place final tomorrow. Chugoku-Shikoku will be playing for third place against the second-ranked Australian team at the end of today's play. The first-ranked Australian side, which is looking like it could be Gold, will play in the final. American Pride will be the opponent in that game. Until then, we'll cut away, and we'll be back tomorrow with live lacrosse action here on the ALN. Make sure you're following us on social media. Until then, from Footscray Lacrosse Club, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.